Hi, today we're going to make quick bread. Quick breads can come in a variety of flavors. I've chosen to make pumpkin bread. You can do a zucchini bread, a rhubarb bread, a strawberry bread, an apple bread. You could have a savory bread with onions and other herbs to be able to make it for a meal, depending on how you're going to use your quick bread. The difference of a quick bread from a yeast bread is that we don't have to wait for it to rise. We want the basic ingredients in a quick bread have some type of fat. I chose an oil, but you can use a solid fat like butter or shortening. You want to add your sugar to your fat and then your eggs, and this is all your liquid ingredients. Over here we have the dry ingredients. I have flour. I have both white and wheat flour. I have my leavening agent of baking soda or baking powder in here. I chose to add a few spices like my cinnamon, my nutmeg, and my cloves. I want to get those all mixed up really well. So once I add the pumpkin to the wet ingredients, and we want to make sure those are mixed up really well. Some of the changes we do, because we live in Colorado, could be to decrease the sugar, decrease your baking powder or your baking soda. And I mean by decrease, it's not a lot. My original recipe called for 2 teaspoons of baking soda. I put in about 1.5 teaspoons. I decreased my sugar by just a couple of tablespoons. I just want to mix these up really well. I've already greased and floured my pan. I want my oven going because once I put the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients, my leavening agent will start to react. And I mean react by the gases will start to form. And I want that to wait as long as possible to be when I am in the oven. I'm going to get that all mixed in. Looks like a little of my sugar settled to the bottom, but that's okay. We will mix that all together. And what I want to show you is the mixing. I don't want to use a mixer. I want to do this by hand. It takes just a little bit to mix them up, get all that dry ingredients. See how my dry ingredients are all now wet? I may not have all the clumps completely out, but that's okay. I don't need to beat it. I just need to stir it. And there, that's all you need. Now I'm going to go ahead and pour into my pans. And even if you do see a little dry ingredient, that's okay. I'm going to make my pans about 2/3 full. We want to have a soft texture. We don't want our flours to develop that gluten. A quick bread is much softer than a yeast bread. And now we're going to put these in the oven at 350 and they can take about an hour. Okay, now it's been about 50 minutes, so let's go ahead and test our loaves and see if they're ready. If you poke a toothpick in various places, like that one came out a little bit wet, so I think those are still needing to bake a little bit longer. Okay, so now that we've pulled it out, we're going to let it sit in the pan for about 5 minutes before we take it out of the pan. Okay, now that this has been out about 5 to 7 minutes, I want to take a knife or something and I want to scrape around the edges of the bread. The pan is still very hot, so I want to flip it over. And if my bread comes out nice and easy, it's probably ready to come out. If you have to force it out, I would wait a few more minutes. And that is how you make a quick bread.